Hi, Karina here, your lucid living coach. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a healings arts astrologer, and I'm here to give you the North Node and Aries report. This is going to be a short one, but nonetheless, I'm showing up for you. I did the new moon in Cancer video, which is up on my YouTube. It's pretty much the same day. As you can see, the sun and the moon are at 25 degrees of Cancer. Now, the new moon happened in the morning. The nodes shift from Taurus to Aries at 1:23 p.m. And you're looking at 29 and 59 seconds of Aries. This is a brand new cycle for our eclipses for the next 18 months, because this is the node of the moon. Nodes are where two energies intersect. Okay, so because the nodes move backwards in the zodiac, that's why we are starting at the last degree of Aries. So Aries is a fire sign. Let me start with the destiny point. Okay, so this is the North Node. It looks like headphones. This is our destiny points in our birth chart, but this is the transiting one. So this is the area of focus, the area of maybe unfamiliarity, or it's been untapped for a while. It's something that you put in a box and put in the attic or the garage and you forgot about it. And you just open the box and you're like, oh my God, my my drive, my energy, my asserting my will into the world, and my self-awareness and my confidence. Oh my God, I miss you. Okay, so this is the energy of this Aries. Aries is about growing self-awareness and confidence through asserting your will into the world. Aries is a cardinal fire sign. Its ruler is Mars, and Mars is in Virgo right now. So Virgo is the mutable earth, that there is a lot of things changing, and we're trying to organize our life in order to launch forward with this fiery, furious energy that is the warrior. I mean, we need this energy as a collective to get through any of the oppositions that we're seeing against us, like the higher powers, the government, the shadow government, whatever the hell you believe. But our freedom is being limited. And it started in 2020 here in the US. Now, Aries is about self-awareness, okay? Assertiveness, initiating, okay? Action, it's action-oriented, daring, and independent. Now, we just want to be mindful of not being overly independent, where here's the South Node, which is Libra, which is about partnerships and relationships and keeping balance and mutuality through conscious action and relationships, because these go hand in hand. They're one coin. You can't have one without the other. In order to go, let's say, in order to start a battle, okay, let's just say, you need others. You need people. You can't just start a battle or war all by yourself. You need to initiate people. So you can't have Aries without Libra. Now, Libra is the area that this was the midpoint to here. Okay. So, let me see. So the last time we had Aries was North Node, I believe, was 2005. So let me pull that up real quick, so I'm not talking out of my ass. Let's see here. Pretty sure 2005 5. Yes. Okay, it was. It was 2005. It was probably 2004. I think it was the beginning of 2000 or the end of 2004. Sorry, I should have got these dates, but slept in today. Okay. So yeah, it was at the end of 2004. Okay. And that was the last time the North Node was in Aries. And that was an 18-month cycle starting in December of 2004. So think back, what was happening for you? Because most likely the same themes are going to come up around this. So all of 2015, what was happening for you? Like maybe the first part of 2016, but it's an 18-month cycle. So it started December of 2004. What was happening for you? Did you change jobs? Did you move? Did you start a new career? Did you get married? Okay, so these are all themes that are in different areas of your chart. And if you do not know and you would like a reading from me, you can go over to my website at www.lucidlivingmovement.com, or you could just hit me up. You could also go to astro.com and type in your birth information and I'll give you the chart. Okay. So now Libra is more like, we don't want to be overly agreeable or dependent on others. This is the time, or, you know, self-depreciating. This is a time when we are to take action and being aligned with what we desire and going at it, even if no one is supporting you in it. It's time to be a leader. Leaders don't listen to their followers or their sheep. You know, leaders lead the path because they feel something inside, like they're being called by the higher powers that be. Maybe that's, you know, God, if you believe in God, or the universe, or just some energy that is planting something within them that wants to start a project or start a business or start a family. Okay, get married. You're gonna have opposition. Okay, people are always gonna have something to say about it, but in the end, we are the ones that have to live with ourselves. We are the ones that matter. So, and we have to listen to our own desires and our own feelings, because Cancer is feelings. So this is the shift, okay? And so the nodes of the moon will reflect in the eclipses. Because the node oscillates, we will have another eclipse in Taurus in October 28th of this year. I also do eclipse readings. So those are transits. So you could just order a transit on my website and then just note that what eclipse that you want looked at. Because eclipses shift change, they change things, and it's specific to everyone's chart. So this new moon eclipse, it's a solar eclipse happening on October 14th, will be in Libra, 21 degrees. So it'll be right over here. So just look at where that is in your chart. that will be the first eclipse for this nodal shift. So the shift is happening Monday, okay, July 17th. And July, August, September, October. So it's pretty much 3 months before that shift, that eclipse shift that's going to happen over here in relationships, partnerships, business partnerships, businesses, stuff like that. There's some new beginning here. And then you have the first eclipse in Aries happened at 29 degrees of Aries, if you could believe it, this year, April 19th. Okay. And the next one is going to be April 8th of 2024. Okay. So, Aries gets things going fast. So it was premature. It like happened April 19th. Then we'll have one on April 8th. And then we'll have one on March 29th. And then that's it. That's the shifts for that area of your chart. But yeah, we just want to make sure that we are moving forward in the right direction and not being discouraged at all to change our mind. The two Mars, the moon and Mars, which is crazy because the North Node, Aries, ruled by Mars. 2 is the moon in step astrology. Okay. And that's here in Cancer. Cancer's ruled the moon, the sun's here. And 9 is Mars. And then this rules Mars. So these are definitely having a conversation. And it's one of tension, kind of, because it's a square. So this new moon is squaring the nodes. There is definitely something that needs to shift. Something needs to start anew. And in the area of how we nurture others and our home and family. Sometimes we just have to say our piece to our family that doesn't really see the value of what you're doing. It's not really what they believe. They've lived their life. They got to choose, and they could have chose what their parents wanted, or they chose what they wanted. So sometimes we can pass things on, down generation to generation. Like, oh, well, I and your father is an engineer. We want you to be an engineer, and you're really not successful unless you're an engineer, right? Or a doctor or dentist, that kind of stuff. And then the person, the kid or whatever decides, well, tries to do it because they want to obey their parents, which is this South Node. But in these next 18 months, we're being asked to listen to ourselves. So if it's that you wanted to, let's say, create an app. Okay. Let's say it's to open a gym. Let's say it's to be a life coach or an astrologer for that matter. Okay. Then it's best that you go towards what that is that you want and desire. Most likely there's something for you to learn there. All right. So what I'll do is, the heart that loves is always young. It's another Aries quote. You must be as little children to enter the kingdom of heaven. It's another quote. Where the spirit does not work with the hands, there is no art. So Aries is the spring. It is the new beginning. This is a brand new beginning. Okay. Which what the last was 2005. So look back. The Emperor is the card of Aries in the tarot. And the Emperor is about authority, establishment, structure. It's kind of a father figure. We just want to make sure that we're not being excessive, right? Lacking discipline or being inflexible or dominating, because then that's too much over here. We want to balance this Libra and Aries, but focus on the Aries, not just be like, fuck you, parents. You've never been good parents, and I'm going to open a gym. No, it's like, hey, mom, dad, I know that you found a lot of success in being an engineer and you want that success for me. But for me and my journey, I'm really feeling called to open a gym instead of being a engineer. And I respect and love your opinions. And I know that that you just want the best for me. But right now, this is what I need to do. And this is best for me. So that is being assertive and stepping in your power, which is Aries. And also, understanding and having that mutual reception of, look, I hear you, but this is what I need. So that's just balancing that energy out. So we're just being called to lead right now and creating structure in our life to attain our goals and to stand for what we believe, creating the calm out of chaos by breaking down any problems into parts and then mapping out the actions that you need to take to resolve it. But yeah, I mean, with Mars being in Virgo and Aries North Node, we're asking to be strategic and systematic and highly organized in our approach to stick to the plan to the end. There's nothing stopping a seedling breaking through the dirt in spring when it has nutrients and it's well watered and the sun and the light, right? And that is that spring Aries. And through our life thus far, we have gained valuable wisdom and life experience. And we kind of know what direction that we want to go in. So it's just bossing up and making that happen, which is so Aries. Okay.
I find this on the web.
Oh, what? Who's talking to you? Theory. So let's read the inside degrees for 29 degrees of Aries. Dr. Jekyll drinks the potion. The unconscious mind and the conscious mind bear seeds of worlds which the conscious mind had yet to penetrate. These worlds can turn from dark to light and back again, but they are there, crying out to be fathomed, accessed, given their parts in the dance. It is no longer possible to push into far shadows, that part of the light which dwells in dark. And so you must bring up playfulness or mischievously, candidly, or super repetitiously all of the hidden places so that nobody can deny how much of our energy and resource indwells the deep and how all of our being longs to be known, to be seen, to be activated, to take part in the dance of life freely. So we have a lot to look forward to during the next 18-month cycle. And the nodes of the moon will be in Aries until January 12th of 2025. Then it will shift into Pisces. All right, guys, I'm going to pick a couple cards for this moon cycle. Let's see if I can stop sharing. I'm just woke up, so Don't judge. Let's see. What? Uh-oh. I put stop sharing. Did I do that right? Oh, yeah. Here I am. Okay, so we have the North Node. We'll start with the Nature's Whisper. Why not? Why not? Oh, that one popped out. You are worth it. Ooh, we're getting good. Already heading in that Aries direction. You are worth it. 23. The only way that you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting and respecting and cherishing you. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. When you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive towards more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It is okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. Enjoy and love who you are. Yes, ma'am. That's it. We'll do the Gaia Oracle. Aw, what kinds? There's like rowers out there. Hey, there's like 6 people on that boat rowing. Perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. 39. The lady featured on this card directly at the observer, looks directly at the observer. She radiates love and wisdom. She stands firmly in her own truth. From this standpoint, she is able to see beyond the veil of illusion. She has shown up in your reading today to reflect the same qualities within you. You are advised to stand your ground with regards to a particular person or issue. Stand within your own truth and don't be swayed by others' beliefs or opinions or views. If it doesn't feel right, then it is not. Trust your intuition and gut feeling on this one. So Aries trust their gut. And that's why they act immediately. They don't think and ponder and wonder if they should do it or who will accept them. They just do it. It's very much like the Nike. So be true to yourself. You can respect others' views without having to change your value systems. If it doesn't align with your values, then don't take it. So the affirmation for this card is, I honor another's truth, but stand firm within my own. I am comfortable with who I am. I keep an open heart and mind, and I empower myself when I honor my values in being true to me. I am also true to others. These are really on point for this Aries. So thank you, Spirit, for coming through. And I'm going to do, oh man, the Divine Oracle. Divine Circus Oracle. So. All right. Okay, you want to come out, slippery slope. Duke of Shadows, 14. Cunningly clever I am, helping you to discern the truth from the lie. I remind you that half truths may seem to be whole, yet in the shadows is information yet to be known. When the time is right, the light shall be bright, the confusion will give way to understanding. The Duke of Shadows brings you an invitation to patience. It is a cautionary card, not to inspire concern, but rather to inspire curiosity. There is more to a situation, person, opportunity, or even an apparent absence of activity or success that meets the eye. You could imagine it being like the universe has another card up its sleeve and is yet to show its full hand. The Duke of Shadows indicates that a process has been set in motion, but is under the radar of your awareness. So yeah, self-awareness is Aries also. Sometimes it happens even if it doesn't appear to be the case. But just like a seed starts to grow into a plant deep in the earth, apparently invisible and yet very real, you are being subjected to invisible but real forces of growth and healing at this time. His appearance signifies that the bigger picture of what is happening right now is not fully available to you. It will be in time, but for now, Duke of Shadows reminds you that what you are seeing is not the whole story and is not the final verdict, because you cannot know what you don't know. You will need to wait for more information to come to you. So if you want to see, sense, or feel is negative right now, don't believe it. You're in the time of your life when the perspective will be partial. That is not through some failure on your part. It is just the way of things at various points in the success of bringing dreams and visions to life in the world. Sometimes we are at the top of the mountain and can see where we have come and where we are going very clearly. But other times we are doing the hard yards on the journey and have to keep going through what feels like a dark night where we aren't really sure where we're going or even if we're getting anywhere at all. This is an essential part of the journey that leads us to the top of the mountain and a clearer view in due course. Wow, I like that. The Duke of Shadows tells you two things. Firstly, if you feel like this, keep going, because your perspective will soon become a happier and more informed one. And secondly, don't take things at face value at the moment. Things are going to shift and change, and there will be surprising twists in your life. Though you don't see it coming, another piece of your puzzle is going to be reveal itself soon. It will help solve a difficulty or a problem that you have been holding in your heart. Just as day follows night, out of the darkness comes the clarity of light. I'm shown all that will help me at the perfect time in the perfect way. I know everything that is helpful for me to know now and every day. Okay, that's awesome. So it's probably those eclipses, that new eclipse that's happening in the 14th of October at 21 degrees of Libra. Yeah. And I don't think we've had those eclipses since 2005. All right, maybe I'll do a tarot to close, roll the dice. Well, there's my crows. My crows are out. 10th house, Cancer, Jupiter. There's going to be a lot of people getting on their divine path with what they're supposed to leave behind as their legacy and career. So, and hey, because it's in Cancer, there are people too that are focused really on family and creating a stable home for themselves. Because Cancer is home, 10th house is career, and Jupiter is luck and expansion. You're getting it. You're getting the luck and the expansion. You're up here and you're like, okay, I see the vision and I'm going to make that happen. And sometimes our legacy is about building stability and foundation and having nice things and resources and things. But there's a battle here. There's maybe some opposition, but whatever kind of battle, you're going to get clarity. It's going to be transformed. The Judgment card. People will get what they're going to get, you know, especially if you were done wrong in any situation. Like those people are going to get their karma. And this 7 of Wands it's come out twice. So let's check on the 7 of Wands. It's a fire card. So the 7 of Wands is challenge, competition, protection, and perseverance. So yeah, I mean, with wherever that you want to go is going to be a challenge. Like that card said, is to get to the top of the mountain, you have to go through the darkness. You have to go through the uncharted territory. You have to go through, like, I don't know where I'm going, but I know that I'm moving up. And eventually when you get to the top, you'll be able to see the big picture in the view. So that is the message. I'm going to pick one of these. Time to shine creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunity. Time to shine. I swear to God, this came out already for the new moon and Cancer video, but that's how spirit works. That's how spirit works. Let's see. Oh, 6 of Wands. You're coming in hot. See, all of this is going to pay off. Like all this hard work that you've been doing is not for nothing. Like it will have its payoff. You will see the bigger picture. You will be at the top. You will get that success and recognition. And you just have to do the work. You got to do the work. You got to be persistent. You have to overcome the challenges. You know, nothing in life is that's easy is worth having. Okay. So with that being said, thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. And please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the video or the information that was given, if it was resonating in any way, especially if you're an Aries. If you're an Aries, this is your time to shine. You are on stage. You're being put on your destiny point. When I had my destiny, I had my nodal return in 2017. Like it just felt like a magical year. Like just everything was just like my superpowers were enhanced. Like I was being guided and a lot of healing and a lot of rebirth. Okay. So just getting out of your own way and allowing you to shine. Okay. And being self-aware and really helping others too, like balancing, you know, leaders care about people. They might not always like people, but they care about people's well-being. All right. Peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach, Karina.